semiconductor laser. It is one of the type of laser. In a semiconductor, there will be a certain number of holes and electrons which are free to move and are referred to as charge carriers. That means electron and holes are called charge carriers. In semiconductor, there is n-type, p-type. From the n-type, electron are there. In p-type, holes are there. Number of electron and holes are moved. The movement of electron and holes are called charge carriers. So in the semiconductor, there will be a certain number of holes and electrons which are free to move and referred to as charge carriers. At some point of time, an electron, a hole may meet which results in release of energy in some form. This process is called recombination. Electron and holes which release energy in some form. This process is called recombinations. N-type and P-type laser diode belongs to a type of doped semiconductor are called degenerate semiconductors. Okay. So in the semiconductor energy band in degenerate semiconductor, so here the degenerate semiconductor are with very high doping. Both the N-type and P-type in a semiconductor laser diode are heavily doped. Thus, in the N-type and P-type semiconductor, see here N-type and P-type, valence band, conduction band. In the valence band, conduction band, in between the band, donor level is appeared bottom of the conduction band and acceptor level appear top of the valence band. In N-type and P-type, there is also valence band, conduction band. Above the conduction band, conduction Fermi band in conduction band takes place, and in below the valence band takes place. Okay. In this case, the degenerate recombination in N section is generate in electron and the P section in holes. Now let us understand the effects of heavy doping in both the N-type and P-type materials. In the semiconductor laser, there is one example, that is gallium arsenide. The gallium arsenide laser, in a semiconductor laser, the population of energy levels near to bottom of the conduction band is increased by driving a current. Okay, the gallium arsenide is a semiconductor laser. The gallium arsenide laser is a single crystal of gallium arsenide and consists of heavily doped N-type and P-type. The N section is formed by doping with tellurium. Okay, this diagram is represents construction and it is working represents it. So what is the construction of the gallium arsenide? It is a gallium arsenide material, that is active region. In the active region, there is considered P-type and N-type. This region is connected to a battery. Okay, this from the region it produces laser light. Okay, what is the construction of this gallium arsenide? That is, see, a suitable voltage, suitable forward bias voltage is applied to the diode so as to overcome the potential barrier. The electrons are injected from the N-type region and holes are injected from the P region into the junction. A current begins to flow following the recombination through the population in the higher energy level to its restored by the supply of the electron by the current flowing in the diode, and the hence population condition pumping is recombination laser. So here in this case, when the voltage forward bias voltage is supplying to the diode, there is electron from N region, holes from P region. There is when the voltage is supplying to the diode, it will combine electron and holes. The recombination condition both produces semiconductor laser light.